I got the Celtics in 6.
There you go.
Now, obviously, both of these teams play great defense, but I think we all would agree. I think just about every NBA observer right now would say Boston has the best defense in the league. So I think that's going to be huge. And look, they stifled Kevin Durant. They gave Giannis about as much trouble as a defense can give him. And now they face Jimmy Butler, who is playing great and is a great player with all due respect, but he's not Kevin Durant or Giannis on the offensive end. So I think they're going to give Miami a lot of trouble. And I think that's the issue for Miami. I don't think they can have the scoring consistently to beat Boston. They haven't, offensively, they haven't shot the three well in the playoffs. And they need, if they're going to have a chance, now I feel completely confident about Boston winning this series. There's not a part of me that thinks they might not.
Wow.
But if Miami's going to pull this off, Tyler Hero Wildes has got to step up. He has struggled in the playoffs. He's a sixth man of the year. He got my vote. He won the award. But he's gone from 20 points a game to 13 in the playoffs. He's gone from 40% shooting from 3 in the regular season to, I believe, below 30% in the playoffs. He's going to have to be huge for them to even have a chance. And on the other end, Miami's defense is great, but I don't think Boston's not going to see as much resistance at the rim, as good as Bam Adebayo is, as they saw against Milwaukee. And Miami also, kind of like Milwaukee, is not the same philosophy exactly, but they force their opponents to shoot a lot of threes too. And we saw that Boston can shoot the three. We saw it against the Bucks. So Jayson Tatum, third time now in the conference finals. Jaylen Brown, fourth time in the conference finals, as young as those guys are. I think they're finally ready to take the next step and get to the finals. So Celtics in 6.
All right, I am back with you, Broussard. I'm back on the Celtics. I think Kyle Lowry missing game 1 already. I don't know how long he's going to be out for. I think that really hurts. And here's the thing, Nick. Club Superstar, a lot of the guys in Club Superstar have to carry the entire load for their team. Luka has to carry the entire load. We saw Giannis have to carry the load for the Bucks. Kevin Durant had to carry the load. Jayson Tatum, I don't know. Only needs to win you 2 games? Can we have 2 big Tatum games and then maybe a game from Jaylen Brown? Grant Williams won you game 7. Al Horford, even though Tatum had more points, Al Horford was really the spark in game 5. So I want Tatum to win 2 games, and I think they can easily do that. I think Jaylen wins you a game, and I think as who Antoine refers to as the others, maybe it's Grant, maybe it's Al Horford, wins you another game, and that's it. I'm going to say Celtics in 6.
All right. Okay, so I'm incredibly conflicted on this pick, but everything you're saying about newly minted superstar Jayson Tatum feels accurate. And in fact, I think Tatum's postseason is being somehow maybe a little underrated. Can we show one of my favorites, Blind Reveal? And if we could put it on the screen along with my colleagues, if there's a way to do that. So this is Jayson Tatum this postseason against a legendary postseason that gets forgotten about somewhat. It's basically equivalent in everywhere except the other guy is far more efficient. Show me who that other guy is. Oh my goodness gracious. Is that Jimmy Butler this postseason? Are we maybe underrating the 1 seed? Are we maybe underrating Jimmy Butler? Is the we maybe also me because Jimmy Butler denied entry to Club Superstar despite he might not have as many conference finals as Jayson Tatum. He does have more NBA finals than Jayson Tatum. But I was conflicted on this. However, now that I have heard the curse of the Broussard, which doesn't have quite the power that it once did. However, it does seem to bite championship picks. The curse of the Broussard doesn't transfer to individual series. But once Brew says you're going to win the title, whether the Clippers or the Nets or who, I don't even remember who it was. The Suns, it bites you. So I don't know who your title pick is, but there's a chance it could be Boston. But more importantly, the Wild's kiss of death, I'll go Miami in 7. I'm going to watch this series. There's going to be games in this series, Brew, where the Heat scores 77 points. and I say, how did I pick this team? But there's also going to be games in this series where all of a sudden Eric Spoelstra is playing Udonis Haslem just because he wants to. Where it's like, wait, why is that the rotation? Spoelstra's going to be like, I know something you guys don't know. The Heat have home court. The Heat might. Brew, let me ask you this. Is it possible the Heat have the best player in the series? Well, hold on. Just real quick. No. Let me respond to that. Sorry.
I love Jimmy Butler. Jayson Tatum is the best player in the series.
Let me just say, Wildes, it's less about the Heat having home court and more about Boston not having. Can I get you there? It's less about the advantage of playing in Miami and less about Boston getting the edge from their home crowd in a game 1 and the game 7. But, Brew, there's no chance Jimmy Butler's better than Jayson Tatum in this series? None? They can't have the best player in the series?
That he plays better. The best player in the series is Jayson Tatum. Now, could Butler outplay him and play better? I guess that's always a possibility because Jimmy's great. But here's the thing, Nick, you didn't show, and I don't think he can keep it up. Butler's been shooting well from 3. I think he's shooting 36% in the playoffs from 3.
That's what he does in the playoffs.
You know as well as I do. He's not a good three-point shooter. So I don't see him keeping
Isn't that what he did in the bubble
either.
too?
And even with him shooting it well, we're not in the bubble anymore, and that coffee, it's not working. So, look, I got major respect for Miami. There's no doubt about it. But they are stepping up in class. Spoelstra's a great coach. So that's why I'm saying 6. Nick, they start with Lowry out. They are starting 2 undrafted guys at the guard spots.
I know.
Max Strus and
Gabe
Vincent.
Somehow they're the 1 seed.
And I know they've gotten this
they
far,
haven't faced a game
so give
7.
them credit.
Well last round.
But no, this is Boston's series to win. No question about it. Nick, you're only going against the Celtics because Wildes picked them? That's why you're picking Miami, because Wildes picked the Celtics.
It was on a knife's edge. It was on a knife's edge. And you know I believe in basketball gods, and the basketball gods have really been anti-Kevin Wildes ever since. Again, they give you 1 strike, but his first strike was calling the Magic frisky. His second strike was abandoning Ja Morant in his time of need. And ever since then, the basketball gods have smited all of Wildes' picks. And so, when it's that close, I'm going anti-Wildes. I mean, that's what happens. Like, the basketball gods will have the same.
Wildes, this is good news for you.
Frisky Magic.
This is great news for you, Wildes. You're going to get sweet vindication, my friend. I had it yesterday. It felt so good. You're getting that in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, it'll be yours.
Right. Well, I'll put it on my calendar. Well, wait till the Magic get the #1 pick tonight, too, Jenna.
Absolutely.
Frisky Magic, here we go.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.